YouTube right now. So you might be thinking, why I'm doing Twitch? Well, it's not because I don't love Twitch, it's because I'd like to expand my universe, and I want to jump over here and say hello to you people over on YouTube and let you see a little bit of this beautiful game that is Firewall. I am White Noise Theory, one of the content creators for this beautiful game Firewall. And I want to dive in here and show you some of the tips and tricks to being one of the best contractors you can be here on Firewall. I'm going to give you some little sneak peeks into some of the weapons and some of the skins and some of the things that you might want to buy. Also, I can let you know about some of the items. You can get Firewall now very cheap. I believe it's $14.99. Might be even cheaper than that now in the PlayStation Store. You normally can get it with the aim controller. It comes in a box with the aim controller, so they give it away with the controller. I mean, the controller costs, I think, can be about £60. I think you can get the whole set for about that. So basically, you get a free game. The headset you can get separately as well, but that can come with the Move controllers and the camera on top, so you can kind of get a bundle pass with both of them. If you check out one of my earlier videos, I actually do have a little bit of information about picking up some of the items. But yeah, this is Firewall. It is essentially a VR first-person shooter game. If you haven't seen one of my streams before, you're in for a treat. I have adjusted a few things on my settings that will look a little bit different to yours. I have smooth turning on, so when you get the game, you'll find that you'll turn a little bit jittery. You'll kind of be like quick turning. That's to stop motion sickness. It does help a bit, but I like to keep smooth turning on because it gives you the most detailed viewing experience that I can give you. So you get to see what I get to see rather than it just jumping around. See how nice I am? See how nice I am? I'm giving you the viewing experience and I'm suffering the motion. Nah, to be fair, the motion sickness isn't really here in this game. Mostly driving games can do that, but this isn't too bad. This is pretty good. The aim control is amazing. You know, you can aim, you can shoot. It's pretty sensitive. As long as you've got a well-lit room and you make sure that you align it. So if there's a mode on the PlayStation that actually lets you align the controller to the thing. It kind of connects it up. Make sure you do that. That's so important. When I first got it, I didn't. I just pressed the button and off I went. And I couldn't believe the difference once I'd actually align that to the computer using the system. So make sure that's the first tip. So next tip for you guys. So you've just jumped into the world of Firewall and you're level 1. And you're thinking, hey, what do I do? This is great. First thing you want to do, guys, is going to be jump into the tutorial. Definitely do the tutorial. This isn't a game that you can just jump straight into and start playing. You need to know the basics. So please do not avoid that tutorial. It's very good. It's very quick, and it gives you all of the basis to get you started as a professional contractor on Firewall. Please don't avoid the tutorial because it will cause you a lot more problems. So let's have a look at our loadouts and our contractors when you first start. Contractors. Your contractor won't have the banana skin stuff, but they will look very similar to this. You get a mixture of contractors. They're all very good. You know, these last 3 you have to unlock. And this one over here you have to buy as well. That's from the downloadable store. I can explain that to you in a minute. They're all really good. They've all got their own powers, and if you click on them, it'll tell you here what they do. So this guy takes less explosive damage. The secondary you unlock. All of mine have got the movement speed because I like to move fast. So each one has their own, you know, heightened detection, extra ammo, reduced noise when they're moving, things like that. You know, his reload speed. The characters I would go for if you're brand new, you're just starting out, are these two. Red, because he gets an extra frag grenade. So if you're using him with the assault loadout, you're going to get that extra frag grenade, which means you've got more chance of killing someone, because frag grenades do a lot of damage in this game. Alternatively, run Texas, because she gets bullet sponge, which is basically the ability to take less bullet damage, and obviously they're trying to shoot you. So if they're trying to shoot you, and this person takes less damage, that's probably a good thing to go with. It's going to give you a little bit more time to react. As for the loadouts, you will be picking from one of these first 3. The assault, CQB, or the support. Personally, when I started out, when I was level 1 and doing the grind, I picked support. I find that the ZS is a really accurate weapon. You know, it's a really accurate weapon. It comes with some great attachments free, totally free to you, and some of these you can't unlock till later on. Obviously, you get your secondary handgun, and these two items. Also, the proximity mines are golden. There's nothing more fun than putting a proximity mine and dying, and then somebody running into it and blowing up, and you're like, ha ha ha, you got me, I got you. There's nothing more fun than the proximity mines. I love them. I missed them so much when I wasn't able to have them because I was using my custom loadouts. The ammo bag, not so much. I haven't really found that much use for the ammo bag, unless you're really holding down a room and you're using a lot of ammo. You'll find that with the extended mags on the guns, you'll probably never run out of ammo anyway. But it's a nice addition to have, and you can find ammo around the maps anyway. So, I mean, that's pretty much, I would say, I'll probably get slapped for this, but I would say pretty pointless at this point in time. But the mines are worth having. So, with the assault class, you get the frag and the smoke. Smoke's, again, a little bit pointless. It's good if you want to kind of cover an area if somebody's shooting from a long way away or something. It makes it quite difficult for them, but you got to remember it makes it difficult for you as well. Frag grenades are a must. They're a monstrous stuff. The shotgun. Okay, guys, let's talk shotgun. People who start the game with a shotgun because it looks cool, you're in for a rough ride. The shotgun is only good at really close ranges, and I mean next to them. And even then, it takes 2 shots of the shotgun to put somebody down dead. They will die on the first hit, but they will be crouching. And if you've got somebody behind them who's got a gun, by the time you've hit the first one, and then the person behind them has shot you, you have not reloaded this gun. You are dead. So the shotgun is not a good gun to have. If you are the kind of person who really, really wants to play as a shotgun character, do not dismay. Do not panic, because there is a shotgun that you will be able to get later on in the game that is a serious shotgun. Let me show you this shotgun. So a really serious shotgun that you can unlock is this one. It's a level 40, so you've got a lot of a grind, but this is a monster shotgun. This does some serious damage, and this is what you want to grind up to, because once you get this, you will be kicking some serious butt. Anything else, they're just gimmicky. You know, they will not do what you want them to do. You know, this is a nice gun too. It's 35. But this, you know, the first shotgun you get, it looks cool. I mean, it looks a cool looking shotgun. But you'll find that unless you're doing things like Safe House, unless you're doing that one, the shotgun isn't worth doing. If you want to run a shotgun, run it on Safe House. Okay, so let's go back. So the loadouts that I'm currently using, I've got a few different ones. I'll show them you. So the first one I'm using is this one. Now the Taylor is not the first Taylor gun. It's not this one. This is the Taylor X75. The one I'm running is the Taylor X75 CQB. And the difference is that one is burst fire. It fires in 3s. This one is fully auto. It fires constantly. It's a lot more damage. And I've got it with all the attachments as well. Well, as many as I can have. Which makes it quite strong. This is a very strong gun. I also run the Volkov H7, again with all the attachments. Again, a very, very strong gun for defense. I also run the shotgun, but I run it for Safe House with the attachments. Sometimes I'll run that. Sometimes I do it with Nash. And then I have the Kruger. Now, the Kruger is a really accurate gun. I tend to use this one for long range. So any maps that are quite long and there's a good chance they're going to pick us up from a distance, I'll run the Kruger. Now, eventually, I'll probably swap this gun out for the Commando, but I haven't got the Commando yet, so currently I'm running the Kruger. And then my loadouts, really. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are my loadouts. Anything past there, I haven't really set up. Depending on what I'm doing. So for my defense, I'm using the mines and I'm using the jammers. Jammers are a must. When you get to level 21, you get the jammers. They are beautiful. And And for the attack, I'm running the frag grenade and the noisemaker. The noisemaker hasn't really done me that good, but the choices I had really at the moment are smoke or a jammer. I mean, eventually I'll probably run something like door blocker, but you know, noisemaker or smoke, I went with noisemaker. It doesn't really make a huge difference. It just kind of deters them away and makes them look to a different direction. Sometimes you can confuse the enemy with them, so I do have it as my backup. Okay, cool. So now you know my loadout, and you know what you should be doing. You should either be running support or assault if you're brand new, and you should be running Texas or red. Red if you're doing assault, Texas if you're doing support class. Definitely try them. Support is always great on defense because you get the mines, and the mines are evil. Now we're going to try and jump into a game. Hopefully we don't get any crazy people. Normally, to be fair, people on VR are quite nice. You don't tend to get too many people on VR who are, you know, majorly nasty or sweary. You get the odd one or two. We'll see what we get. I'll say that now and we'll jump into some group will be all thingy. Another good tip for you guys as well, if you're trying to get your level up really quick, you see I'm level 23, I'm trying to grind up to 26 so I can get the revive pistol. I have played it a long time though, I've been on a lot of losing teams, so my experience is probably about, I would say, level 36, but I just haven't won every single match, so that's why my level's not 100% up there. But every gun has challenges. And every gun has the same challenges, pretty much, okay? Now, what these are you get good XP when they finish. Here's a good tip. It was given to me by a friend who plays this, who was level 50, and he told me this. Every gun you run, you should be adding the suppressor. Every single gun you run, you should be buying this as your first mod you're able to buy when you can get it, and putting this on your gun. The reason is that if you're running suppressor on all of your guns, every time you get a kill, every time you kill someone or you get a shot, you're getting this XP and you're getting that XP. And that is for every single gun. Look, same thing. Every gun, same thing. So every time I'm using these guns and I'm using the kills and the suppressors, I'm getting XP, and it gives me a chance to get an extra 600 XP every time I get them levels, which is very, very important when you come to trying to level up. So definitely get yourself a suppressor on your weapons. You'll find that you'll level up super fast. Because I went with the last one for stability, and I was using it, and I was like, oh, this is great, it's got stability. But then I switched over, and now I'm getting tons of XP, and that's why I'm leveling up quite quick. Anyway, enough talking. What you guys want to see is some gameplay. So we're going to try our best to get into a game. Sometimes it can be a little bit buggy, but we're going to see what we can do. Let's jump in. Okay, so PlayStation aim controller to fire. Well, R2 is your trigger, which is a bit silly. So just say fire the trigger. So it always gives you like a snippet. Ah, here we go. You're right, dude. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, my friend. Not too bad. Let me make myself not look like a weirdo. Let me change that a little bit up. We go this one.
How'd you get to customer stuff already?
Which custom stuff?
The Facebook.
I just bought it from the store, mate. You can get it available from the store. You're just 70 pence. It's really cheap.
Oh damn.
You're right, dude. Whoa. Okay, so that's what I mean about sometimes it can be buggy. You hear him glitch out a little bit and then it crashed. It's because what happens is one person's a host on both of the sides, and if that host drops out, it drops out all the team. It's due to what's called host migration, or in this case, lack thereof host migration. Now, as you know, as it says in the title on some of your things, that I am an official Firewall content creator. I can tell you from the words of the devs, they know about it. Obviously, they play this game. They play this game when they're not working. You know, they go home and they actually play this. They play this when they are working, obviously, because they're testing it. But they know about this. They will repair it. They are solely aware of it. It will come up in one of the patches probably very, very soon that they know about it. Once they do get host migration, this game is going to be a beast. Because what that means is that when the host drops out, it'll just pass to someone else and we can just carry on playing. There'll probably be a little twitch of lag as it passes over. Or they might even black the screen and then come back again. There might be a bit of downtime. But as long as it doesn't kick us back to the start, that'd be great. Hey, you alright? Joker and you're all?
What?
You're right, dude? How you doing, my friend?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
You are not level 1, you're all. What level are you?
33.
Yep, I had a feeling. Cool potatoes, right. We're defending. We are defending, so I'm gonna go with that. Are we all running that gun, are we? It's a good gun, actually. Let me swap these over. There you go. I'll follow suit. I'll run the same. Do you like the other scope? Do you guys prefer the first scope?
I usually use the second,
No,
but
the
I'll try the
second
first
one
this one.
is not for me.
I might.
I
Do
wish
you know
they
what?
had,
I
like, a
might
sniper
try.
scope.
Yeah, we can't do sniper scopes because of the obviously the aliasing. If you had a sniper scope, you'd be able to see all of the, crap, because it'd be really bad. I'll try this other scope. I'll give it a go. I'll follow suit and test your loadout. See what I think. In time, there might be a 3x scope, because obviously we've got the normal scope without any zoom, so there might be a zoom scope, but I don't think there'll be a, quite a high scope.
Okay. My English is not so good.
Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't realize you weren't.
Yes.
You sounded like you were good at English.
No. I'm from Germany.
Oh, brilliant. Das ist gut.
Well, any day now we can get another player.
Yeah, he'll come at some point, I'm sure. Probably just scaring him away.
Only one.
Yeah, but once we get him in, then we're gonna just be whooping everyone's butt, so it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. See, you've both got the revive pistol. That's the one thing I'm trying to grind up to at the moment. I've got everything the same as you guys except for that revive pistol. Damn it. Let's sit down. Oh, I'll drop out. Can't wait forever, can we? Okay, guys. Right. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to jump off and then jump back on again. I just want to make sure that all my settings are right. I shall jump back on it. You literally will see the stream drop, and then it'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay.